Good morning, everyone, judges, and all the participants who will be competing in Poskupang English Speech Competition 2022. I'm Richie, will be your host today, and teenager role in stunting prevention is the theme of this year's competition, and will be followed by high school students from all East Nusa Tenggara. There will be 2 sessions, and you can watch this competition via streaming on Poskupang YouTube channel. And now, before we meet our judges, let's hear some word from Margareta Iwaninggo, General Manager of PT Timur Media Grafika.
Hi, Richie. Good morning. You're looking gorgeous as usually.
Thank you. And you're beautiful as
Oh, thank you.
How are you today?
Very good, really good. It's good to be back. It's
Yes.
good, really good to be back for English speech competition this year.
Any thought for the participant who will be competing today?
Yeah, I'm sure that there will be so many talented students who will join us. And then we also are pretty happy this year for coming back. And then as far as I know, it will be like 56 participants, right?
Yes.
All over East Nusa Tenggara. Well, that's awesome. Okay, am I supposed to do the speech here? Okay. Thank you, Richie. Okay, my turn. Good morning. Shalom. Salve. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan, and good morning. Just like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his old movie Terminator say, I'll be back. It's good that Poskupang English Speech Competitions back again this year. And of course, you cannot be back without the support from our beloved sponsors. So thank you so much for BRI Bali, Pelindo, Kadin NTT, Witobi Group, Kemenak NTT, BNI Cabang Kupang, Excellent Spirit Christian School, Bank NTT, and then of course the competition is not going to be fun without the greatest judges. So I like to say thank you so very much for coming back with us. We like to say thank you so much for our beloved judges. Bapak Alexius Madar, he is the lecturer Prodi English for Unwira Kupang. And then the beautiful Miss Reni Bani Billy, she is the lecturer for English in Udayana. And then Tyson Burnett, he's a Canadian who used to be the TV producer who live in Bali. So thank you so much for joining with us this year. Just like you're being so great judges last year, we sure you're going to be like another great judges for this year as well. This year, English speech competition taking the theme for stunting. Last year, we were being delightfully stunned and then definitely surprised for so many talented students who can present the tourism topics. That's quite inspiring actually because the tourism from the youth perspective will be inspiring for so many people. And this year we take the topic for stunting, and we sure that will be many great point of view from the youth about the stunting as well, and then how we can actually do something to making it better, because together we can. So for the last word, Richie, I'd like to say thank you so very much for joining with us. And then you all the champions, because you all the stunting heroes that step up and then try to open as much as heart as you can through your speech. Thank you so much for joining us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Bain, for your motivational speech. Stunting is one of the main concerns in East Nusa Tenggara, and it's good for Poskupang to hear some voice from teenagers all over East Nusa Tenggara about how they taking on this serious case. And now we will hear some word from Kepala Dinas Pendidikan Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur, Bapak Linus Lusi, who join us via Zoom. Good morning, Pak Linus Lusi, SPD MPD. Hello, Pak Linus. Good morning. It looks like Pak Linus have some difficulties on his Zoom device. Now we move to another great person who will be giving a motivational speech is Kepala Kantor Wilayah Kementerian Agama Nusa Tenggara Timur, Bapak Reginaldus SS Serang S.Phil MTH. Good morning, Pak Reginaldus.
Selamat pagi. Good morning all of you. Salam.
Salam.
Salve.
Salve.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan, salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Thank you very much for this chance that you have given to me. I am so glad to join this opening ceremony speech English contest. Semoga kita semua tetap diberikan kesehatan yang baik. Yang saya hormati pimpinan redaksi Pos Kupang, yang saya hormati Bapak Kepala Dinas Pendidikan Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur, yang saya hormati para dewan juri dalam English Contest Speech ini, yang saya hormati para sponsorship, yang saya hormati para guru pembimbing, anak-anakku, para siswa, peserta sekalian yang berbahagia. Pada tempat pertama saya mengajak kita semua untuk panjatkan puji dan syukur kehadirat Allah SWT, Tuhan yang Maha Esa, karena berkat rahmat dan kasih-Nya kita semua bisa berkumpul melalui Zoom ini. Saya atas nama Kementerian Agama Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur tentu menyampaikan apresiasi yang tinggi kepada Pos Kupang yang berkenan dalam rangka hari ulang tahunnya yang ke-30 dan juga hari ulang tahun Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur bisa hadir dalam kontes para siswa SMA SMK seprovinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur. Menurut saya tema yang dipilih dalam kegiatan kali ini itu sangat up to date, di mana Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur lagi berjuang bersama untuk mengentaskan stunting. Peran remaja, terutama kreativitas anak-anakku sekalian, siswa SMA SMK, itu juga punya kontribusi penting dalam pencegahan stunting. Tentu tema-tema yang bisa diambil melalui kontes ini akan membangun kreativitas dan semangat kompetisi dari anak-anakku sekalian untuk bersama-sama bisa mencegah stunting. Kementerian Agama mendukung. Selamat hari ulang tahun Pos Kupang, selamat berlomba, semoga kegiatan ini bisa berjalan dengan baik. Thank you very much for all the students who joins in this contest speech. I think it is time to improve yourself and learn indeed to become a good man, a good people the next time, how to solve a problem, especially prevent of stunting in Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur. Thank you very much. Semoga berkat Tuhan selalu menyertai kita semua. Selamat berkompetisi, selamat mengikuti kontes ini. Semoga sukses, sehat selalu, dan selamat pagi. Salam, salve, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Santi, Santi Om, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan, salam sejahtera, salam sehat untuk kita semua. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pak Reginaldus, for your speech, and may you have a great day today. I would like to try again to say hi to our Kepala Dinas Pendidikan Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur, Bapak Linus Lusi, SPD, MPD. Good morning, Pak Linus.
Selamat pagi.
Good morning, Pak Linus. I see you still haven't moved on from last night World Cup finals. Is still using your Argentina shirts.
Oke. Baik. Dengar suara?
Dengar Pak Kadis.
Oke. Yang pertama, Dinas PDK Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur memberi apresiasi yang tinggi kepada manajemen perusahaan Pos Kupang, Ibu pemimpin perusahaan, kemudian Pemret, para panitia pelaksana. Hadir di tengah ini juga ada Pak Kemenak yang kami hormati, para dewan juri, juga para peserta lomba di mana saja berada. Besok adalah hari ulang tahun Nusa Tenggara Timur ke-64 yang dirayakan di Sumba Baradaya. Dan siang hari sebentar rombongan Gubernur Nusa Tenggara Timur bersama para pimpinan OPD akan berangkat ke Sumba Baradaya. Nah, apa yang saya kemukakan ini ada tautan dengan isu-isu tema yang akan diperdebatkan oleh para siswa se-Nusa Tenggara Timur maupun peserta umum lain yang telah diketahui bersama lewat pamflet maupun surat atau korespondensi. Dinas PDK Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur mendukung penuh upaya-upaya penyadaran secara tersistem yang mana telah dimainkan dan diperankan oleh Pos Kupang yang telah merayakan hari ulang tahun 1 Desember 12 Desember yang telah kita rayakan bersama. Tema ini juga telah dilombakan oleh Musyawarah Guru Mata Pelajaran Bahasa Inggris Kota Kupang yang telah menempatkan SMA Katolik Giovanni sebagai juara 1, SMA Negeri 3 juara 2, SMA Negeri 3 juara 2, SMA Negeri 2 juara 3, dan Harapan SMA Negeri 5. Sampel ini saya selaku Kepala Dinas memunculkan sebagai sebuah referensi para peserta yang mengikuti event yang dilaksanakan oleh Pos Kupang untuk kedua kalinya. Mudah-mudahan pemahaman para siswa terhadap isu-isu pembangunan bisa dikemas secara apik dan bisa dinilai oleh tim juri dalam kapasitas frame berpikir para siswa. Desain yang demikian sebagai entry point langkah mereka ke depan sehingga kebudayaan bahasa Inggris secara masif bisa tumbuh dan berkembang tidak hanya di sekolah, tapi diperankan oleh sektor-sektor terkait. Dan Pos Kupang sebagai media terbesar di Nusa Tenggara Timur telah memainkan peran ini, dan mudah-mudahan tetap bersemangat di tengah sorotan ke bahasa Inggris yang masih minimalis yang ada di sekolah-sekolah Nusa Tenggara Timur. Hasil apapun tidak mengabaikan proses selama ini yang berjalan, yang dilakukan oleh para guru maupun dipraktek oleh para siswa. Dan siswa kita berprinsip guru bukan satu-satunya sebagai sumber belajar bahasa Inggris, tetapi guru tidak tergantikan oleh apapun di sektor pendidikan. Selaku Kepala Dinas, saya ucapkan selamat berlomba, selamat berdebat, memunculkan pikiran-pikiran inovatif dan solusif yang bisa lahir dan tumbuh berkembang di dalam event ini. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam, salve, santi-santi om, salam Pancasila, dan salam Argentina telah memenangkan Piala Dunia. Terima kasih.
Thank you, Pak Linus, for your speech and famous Argentina. And now let's meet our judges. First, we have Bapak Alexis Madar from Widya Mandira Catholic University, Kupang. Good morning, Pak Alex.
Good morning, Pak. Okay, you want me to say something? First of all, I would like to welcome all my beloved students, the participants of the speech competition. I am very happy and very glad to see your fresh face. It seems that you are ready for this competition. Meanwhile, I would like to say hello to Bapak Linus Nusi, Kepala Kantor Dinas Pendidikan Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur, and Bapak Nardi, Kepala Kantor Kementerian Agama Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur. I hope that my students, I think there are some familiar faces here. They have been joining the competition from last year, held by Pos Kupang, and also there are some students who have already joined the competition held by Bank NTT in cooperation with Pos Kupang. So I'm happy that your spirit to learn English doesn't die because you are still have motivation to learn English, and also to contribute, to say something to prevent one of the big issues faced by our government now and our people of NTT, namely the stunting issue. Hopefully your voices will be heard by the government so that they get some points, some important points, some alternative points coming from the youth of NTT. Okay, so just take it easy, relax. This competition is yours. Our job is just to hear from you. Okay, thank you. Say, Ibu Reni, Pak Tyson, I think we have been asked to become the judges. Maybe next time we will become the participants also. Okay, thank you, Pak.
Thank you, Pak. And let's get Bani Billy from Nusa Tenggara.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Can you all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, thank you very much for introducing me. A very very good morning to everyone, and very good morning to Pak Linus and also Pak Naldi Seran. I'm very pleased to have both of you in here, and I would like also to say welcome back again to the team with two beloved judges, Pak Alex and also Pak Tyson. And I would like as well to thank you very much for all the participants who have registered in this event, and I'm looking forward to see you again. And I would like to congratulate Pos Kupang for organizing this event, and I hope that today will be a best day for everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kak Reni. And now I like to say hi to Pak Tyson. Good morning, Pak Tyson.
Hello. So I don't know what to say. I'm just here to do my job like I did last year, and hopefully I give some fair judging on the English and topics at hand. I don't know a lot about the interpolitical things like stunting and whatnot, but I do know English, so I do know how to judge that. So I hope to do, good with that. And so that's about it.
Thank you, Pak Tyson. And now I will like to ask all the participants and the judges to turn on your camera so we can take picture together. To all the participants, please turn on your camera so we can take a picture together. Thank you. On my mark, in 3, 2, 1, smile. Thank you, all the participants. And now, before we start our competition, let's see some rules for this competition. Okay, everyone, that's the rules for this competition. And before we started our competitions, we will move any other participant to Zoom waiting rooms, and only the participant who will be compete will join us in Zoom meeting rooms. So wait patiently, we will back after this.
Ini langkah awal dari sebuah senyuman. Langkah untuk membuka lembaran baru yang berharga. Dengan langkah yang dijalani bersama untuk satu tujuan. Memetik harapan, memantapkan keyakinan, menggiring sebuah impian. Kami berjalan tanpa gentar, tak kenal akan batasan, menjangkau hingga penjuru negeri. Kini dan nanti, BRI, Pegadaian, dan PNM terus melangkah, bersatu membawakan perubahan di satu tempat. Perubahan yang mendekatkanmu dengan kami, membukakan jalan menuju kemajuan bagi semua. Kemajuan yang membawa kemudahan dalam satu genggaman. Inilah jawaban yang menghadirkan senyuman dan membuatmu bertumbuh lebih besar, melebarkan kesempatan untuk semua bisa berkarya dan memberi nilai lebih untuk kamu tumbuh dan berkembang, dan mendatangkan peluang untukmu yang semakin luas. Inilah satu dari sekian perjalanan kami, memberi makna untuk semua bisa senyum.
Tarik tunai tanpa kartu. Transaksi ini akan diproses melalui 2 tahap, yaitu pada aplikasi Bepung Mobile dan pada mesin ATM khusus tarik tunai tanpa kartu. Tahap pada Bepung Mobile. Membuka aplikasi Bepung Mobile dan login dengan menginput nomor handphone dan password. Pada halaman utama, pilih menu tarik tunai. Pilih nominal tarik tunai atau bisa memilih nominal lainnya. Untuk memasukkan nominal secara manual, pilih selanjutnya. Pilih sumber dana. Sumber dana dapat diambil dari seluruh rekening Bank NTT yang dimiliki. Input nomor handphone penerima SMS kode OTP. Pastikan dana SMS penerima mencukupi. Pilih selanjutnya. Input PIN mobile, pilih centang. Nasabah akan menerima kode tarik tunai atau kode voucher untuk dapat dilanjutkan transaksi tarik tunai tanpa kartu pada mesin ATM Bank NTT atau dapat dibagikan kepada orang lain yang disetujui untuk melakukan transaksi tarik tunai tanpa kartu pada mesin ATM dengan melakukan klik pada simbol share atau dengan screenshot untuk melakukan tangkapan layar. Kode tarik tunai atau kode voucher harus digunakan sebelum masa berlaku kode kadaluarsa. Tahap pada mesin ATM. Pada proses ini dapat dilakukan oleh pengguna aplikasi Bepung Mobile sendiri atau orang lain yang disetujui pemilik rekening. Tekan Soft Key, tombol terletak pada pojok kanan bawah monitor ATM, pilih penggunaan bahasa. Pilih menu cardless. Masukkan nomor handphone pengirim kode voucher atau kode tarik tunai. Pilih benar. Masukkan kode voucher atau kode tarik tunai. Pilih benar. Masukkan kode OTP yang diterima melalui SMS, pilih benar. Transaksi berhasil dan uang akan keluar dari mesin ATM sesuai dengan nominal yang telah dipilih oleh pemilik rekening.
Bertransaksi di Bank NTT adalah partisipasi nyata membangun NTT. Bank NTT melayani lebih sungguh.
Okay, let's start our competition with participant number 1 from SMA N1 Kelu Bagolit, Franklin Stefanus. Franklin, are you ready?
Yes, I'm
Franklin?
ready.
Good morning,
Yes, I'm
Franklin.
ready.
Are you ready?
Good morning, I'm ready.
Okay, Franklin, 10 minutes on the clock, and your time is yours.
Okay. Thank you for this opportunity that has been given to me. A very good morning to the honorable judges, the government of education, and culture, to all of the participants and to all the audience, also my fellow friends. It's an honor to give me a chance to deliver my speech with the title, The Role of the Young Generation in Avoiding Stunting. First of all, what is stunting? Ladies and gentlemen, stunting is the imprinting growth and development that children experience from poor nutrition, repeated infection, and inadequate psychosocial stimulation. Children are also defined as stunts if their height or age is more than 2 standard deviation below the WHO child growth standard median, particularly in the first 1,000 days from conception until the age of 2. Impaired growth has adverse functional consequences on the child. Some of those consequences including poor cognition and education performance, low adult weights, low productivity, and when accompanied by excessive weight gain later in childhood, and increased risk of nutrition-related chronic disease in adult life, and disease in adult life. This was the information that I get from my research from websites, books, nurses, doctors, and lots more. Ladies and gentlemen, we as NTT people must know that the stunting rate in East Nusa Tenggara province is still high and should not be underestimated. Based on the 2021 Indonesian Nutrition Status Study, there are still 15 districts in NTT that are categorized as red in cases of stunting. The red status is an area where is the prevalence of stunting is still above of the 13%. Risk factor for the stunting in children are low pattern education, maternal height less than 115 centimeters, high risk maternal age, low birth weight, and low birth leg. So, what is the role of the young generation, or we call it as Generation Z or Generation Millennial nowadays, to avoiding and prevent stunting in today's children? Here, let me tell you. Meeting daily nutrition needs is one of the first steps to prevent stunting, is to ensure daily nutrition needs are met. It's not wrong to diet as long as the diet is right. Basically, diet is not about not eating, but eating better. From that to be slim, but to be healthy, you must continue to consume healthy food in balanced nutrition. Try to applying the Fill My Plate method. This method will help you to eat moderately but stay healthy. For example, by filling half of the plate with vegetable and fruit that are rich with vitamins, that a quarter with animals and vegetable protein. Don't forget to fill the rest with complex carbohydrate as a source of energy and drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. And lots of physical activities. Physical activities is a healthy habit that needs to be taught to the teenager. Teenager might be able to experience together, maybe for 30 exercise together, maybe for 30 minutes every day. At least this teenager have knowledge about starting for their teenage year, so that they are not impressed with their future. Second, the problem of stunting also can trigger by the poor environment hygiene. Therefore, a teenager can invite all the family's members to practice proper hygiene. For example, washing hands with soap and running water before and after preparing food. Environment factors are a problem that is still important to pay attention to, such as a clean water, uninhabitable houses, and also latrines. Because of this factor, it's known as a sensitive factor. Teenagers must disseminate information to the parents who do not care about this problem of the child stunting, because it can causes infection of contagious disease. Reporting from the Journal of the Nestle Nutrition Institute in Switzerland, babies are risk to being exposed to many dangerous diseases, infection caused by microorganisms, intestinal damage, diarrhea, or other growth disorder without symptom at the age of 3 to 5 months, until they become increasingly visible at the age of 6 to 18. If you don't get medical treatment immediately or leave it alone, it can have a negative impact on the children's growth. It can trigger malnutrition, stunting, or wasting, especially due to asymptomatic disease that children may experience. Next, according to WHO in NATO module, one strategy for behavior change is to provide information to increase knowledge so that awareness arises. That is to end the people behave according to this knowledge. One way to provide information is by conducting nutrition counseling in school. Providing information in the form of nutrition education can be separate from the method and media use. Nutrition education is part of health education, where health education is an activities that help individuals, groups, communities to improve abilities in the form of knowledge, attitude, and psychomotor skills to achieve optimal health status. According to WHO, effort to prevent stunting can start from a young age. Young women can begin to given the knowledge or understanding of the importance of fulfilling nutrition as teenager. Fulfillment of nutrition during adolescence can prevent manipulation during pregnancy. Adequate nutrition during pregnancy can prevent sperm growth in the fetus. One of the initial prevention is related to the monthly menstrual cycles. The problem is anemia. That is a lot of resolve and carry over the time of pregnancy can later affect the baby to be and increase the risk of stunting. For this reason, adolescents can often experience symptoms of anemia such as fatigue, lightheadedness, and dizziness should start taking iron supplement tablet, or we call it a tablet tambah darah. Iron tablet also contain folic acid, which is useful to reduce the risk of birth defense later. To reduce the nausea, avoid taking iron tablet on the empty stomach. Accompany the consumption of iron tablet with a variety of and nutritionally balanced food, including those containing iron. The last one is the government also played the major roles. The invitation carried out by the government are grouped into the sensitive intervention and specific intervention. Specific nutrition intervention are carried out by the health sector through community health center, or we call it as Puskesmas, and integrated service post, or we call it as Posyandu. Sensitive nutrition invitation are carried out by sector other than health related to effort with taking stunting. Specific intervention provided by the government can be arranged based on the program objectively named, the target of pregnancy women in carry out through protecting pregnant women against deficient of iron, folic acid, and chronic energy and protein deficiencies. Protections against iodine deficiencies and protections against malaria, the target of and protection against malaria. The target of breastfeeding mothers and the children aged 0 to 6 is carried out through encouraging the progress of early breastfeeding initiation, providing education to mothers to give exclusive breastfeeding, monitoring the growth and development of babies or toddler every month, and holding sick baby by targeting breastfeeding mother and children aged 7 to 23 months. In conclusion, educators play an important role in preventing stunting in order to create a healthy society in the future. If not us, then who else will care about this problem? Because this problem is not just make people grow slow. Instead, there can be a cases of death due to societies ignore about this danger of the stunting. The role of government is very helpful, but there is also no awareness from all the human being that everything will be vain. Let us stop stunting. That's all from me for today. Thank you so much and have a great day. Once again, Happy anniversary, Poskupang.
Thank you, Franklin, for your speech. And now we move to participant number 3 from SMAK Santo Franciscus Xaverius Ruteng, Maria Patricia Meo Adur. Hello, Maria. Are you joining with us? Good morning, Maria.
Hello, good morning.
Participant number 3 from SMAK Santo Franciscus Xaverius Ruteng, Maria Patricia Meo Adur. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Maria, 10 minutes on the clock and time is yours.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Imagine if the future of this country lies in nation children's, but unfortunately, our children are stunting. Hello, young Indonesian. How are you guys? Hopefully, everything is in a healthy state and always in the spirit as the younger generation to play, especially for teenagers. First of all, let's give thanks for God Almighty for the blessing of His love. Because of that, we can still breathe until this moment. The theme of the speech this time is very interesting to me to talk about. Stunting is a word that has been hugely discussed lately, or people call as a trending topic. I am Maria Patricia Meo Adur, and I'm representing my school, St. Francisco Senior High School. I'm here to talking about stunting. What exactly is stunting, and what's the role of the youth as a nation's educator in preventing stunting? We often heard about stunting, but there are some people who don't know what really stunting is. So guys, this is my question for you. What exactly stunting is? Let me tell you guys. Stunting is a condition when a child's growth and development are disrupted over a long period of the time due to inadequate of intake of nutrition food and frequent illness as a dietary crisis. These conditions are influenced by poor access to food and health service, as well as other essential services, especially in the first of 100 days of a child's life. Low heat for stunting, low heat for AIDS is administered by heart is an indicator of stunting. I'm going to be honest with you guys, from my point of view as a teenager. Actually, talking about stunting is quite heartbreaking for me. Maybe you guys ask, well, why is it heartbreaking for you first time? Indonesia, my province, NTT, is the one of the province in Indonesia with the highest case of stunting. And my own district member was ranked number 3 for province of NTT. Because of stunting kids, it makes me think really hard, guys. Why? The Indonesian government is working on making Indonesian 4.0, or we can say to develop the Indonesian technology. But what about the nation children? What about the future of this nation? Who are going to help the government to launch the book? Our children are malnourished, will even lead to stunting. That makes them have low learning ability, and they have lack competitiveness to face the future as the next generation. So, what's the point of that? The stunting burden had called the Indonesian government from national to village level to work together to reduce and preventing stunting as early as possible. The government of Indonesia has determined stunting prevention, including adolescents, me, my friends, and all my teenagers, and also all the participants of this competition. And the second is future bride, especially for growth. Third is the pregnant woman. Fourth is lactating mother. 5 is 0 to 23 months age children. And the last is 24 until 16 months age children when resources allow. From the information that I provided to you guys, maybe there are those who think that why Trista and all of Indonesian friends are included in stunting prevention. Why us? Indonesian adolescents have triple burden of undernutrition, called undernutrition, stunting, and wasting. Second is overweight. Third is micronutrient deficiency. Young people tend to have inadequate diet, including fast food, which is lack of nutrient, high in salt, sugar, and fat. They also adopted the wrong diets to maintain their body. I don't think this is something you against in most of trans young people nowadays. Because they want to look beautiful, slim, and skinny, they don't eat. Now, let's discuss how adolescents can play a role of significance to combat stunting and to support the Indonesian government efforts. As the future generation of this country, we as the young people must prepare ourselves to be generation with vision, so-called generasi berencana. Adolescent girl or adolescent boy need to learn how to be good parents and how to take care of their children to be healthy child and free from stunting. First, we eat the healthy food, examples, vegetables, fruit or protein, a lot of fat. And guys, eat less in fast food and oily food to prevent anemia and chronic energy deficiency. Guys, don't know it's such a hard, especially for teenagers and especially for young girls. For people who can afford like vegetables, I can give you advice as a teenager. Maybe you can try to grow vegetables in small quantities, maybe in pots or polybags. Another small thing, but the benefits that you will get will be extraordinary. And the second is maintaining our physical and mental health, such as reproductive health. As a reproductive health will prevent many harmful diseases, example HIV/AIDS or other sexual transmitted diseases. Exercise, get enough sleep, stress management are excellently helping us in keeping our mental health. Guys, young people who often stay up late night watching Korean drama, watching Korean movie, and maybe now they're watching World Cup, they don't eat, don't get enough rest. That makes their mental health will be danger for them. And the third is keeping our individual and social interests in the right direction. The real example is happening in my own district. My neighborhood, who was not ready to give a birth, that makes the baby stunting. Why the baby stunting? Because the mother mental health was not ready. The mother married too early, and the mother economic was not stability to provide the baby with good nutrition. I hope through the case like this, the government of Indonesia can give provided assistance for the community who can afford like the vegetables, not only just in fighting them, even forcing them to buy healthy foods. And the fourth is avoiding napsa, alcohol, and non-smoking guys. A lot of young men, especially in Ruteng, they are most of them underage but already smoking. Sometimes they think that if I smoke in a young age, maybe people will think as a cool person or consider me as a slang person. But unfortunately, they are wrong. It's the main gate to ruining their future. And the fact is, it's really good for teenagers, really good for adolescents, to participate in Adolescents Information Center and Counseling, or we know as PICA. This program is managed by and for adolescents to share information and knowledge about tiny family. And thank God this program is running very well in my school. Through this program makes suffering us to know how the dangers of the fast food. And last but not least, adolescents can also motivate their parents to join the Kelompok Kegiatan Bina Keluarga Remaja. This is a group for parents to have young children, to helping their children and to know their children's growth and their children's health. And the most important thing that I hope is through the news about stunting that published by Paskupang as the #1 media, as the #1 newspaper in India. It can break down all fashion mindsets in society about stunting and can be the one of the media who can participate in preventing stunting. That's not my point of view on our role as adolescents. I hope this speech can help us to know how the roles of adolescents to preventing stunting. Say no to stunting and say yes, and that is free from stunting. Maybe that's all. Thank you so much. God bless you. See you another time.
Thank you, Maria, for your speech. And before we move to our next participants, I will like to remind you that you can vote for your favorite participants on this live stream chat sections with the formats that already been in the chat sections. And now, participant number 5 from SMK Pertanian dan Peternakan Wewewa Selatan, Ririn Sancai Katoda. Number 5, SMK Pertanian dan Peternakan WWA Selatan, Ririn Sancai Katoda. Ririn, are you ready? Okay, Ririn, 10 minutes on the clock and time is yours.
All of our friends standing position. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for the event to me. Because it's special to us. Of indicator reflection social is the
Hello, Ririn. Hello, Ririn. I'm sorry to disturb your speech, but there's some problem on your audio device. You may disconnect your headphones and try to speak again because there's a problem with your headphone. Ririn, can you try to speak again so we can hear your audio? Hello, Ririn. Can you try to speak so we can hear your audio? Ririn, can you try to speak again so we can hear your audio? Hello, Ririn. Hello, Ririn. Can you hear my voice? If you can hear my voice, please nod to the camera. It looks like Ririn have some technical difficulties, so we move to the next participant, and Ririn will be last participant on these sessions. We move to participant number 6 from Man Alor, Aisyah Rambu Ismawardani Talo. Participant number 6 from Man Alor, Aisyah Rambu Ismawardani Talo.
Test mic. Test.
Yes, Aisyah, I can hear your voice.
Okay. Thank you.
Are you ready, Aisyah?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, Aisyah, 10 minutes on the clock and time is yours.
If the stunting rate does not improve, Indonesia is in danger of failing to take advantage of the 2030 demographic bonus and the 2045 golden generation. To the honorable judges, the timekeeper, my fellow friends, Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya. First of all, let us praise the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Because of mercy and guidance of Allah, we can gather in good health. Secondly, may salawat and salam be with our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness to the lightness in this world as well as in the next world. Thirdly, I never forget to say thank you very much to the judges who has given me opportunity to deliver my speech on this contest. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Aisha Talo, as a participant from Man Alor, taking this opportunity to deliver my speech about teenagers are at the forefront of overcoming stunting. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know stunting? Most people may not understand about stunting. Stunting is a major threat to the quality of Indonesian people. Stunting is a chronic malnutrition problem caused by a lack of nutritional intake for quite a long time, resulting in impaired growth in children. Namely, the child's height is lower or shorter than the standard age. The condition of a short child's body is often said to be hereditary or genetic vector from both parents, so that many people just accept it without doing anything to prevent it. In fact, as we know, genetics is a determinant of health that has the least influence when compared to behavioral, environmental, like social, economic, culture, political factors, and health service. In other words, stunting is a problem that can actually be prevented. Ladies and gentlemen, Minister of Health of Republic Indonesia, Nila Farid Muluk said, often non-health problems were the root of the stunting problem, like economic, social, poverty, lack of women's empowerment, and environmental degradation problems. Therefore, emphasized by the Minister of Health, health requires the role of all sectors and social order. She also said that there are 3 things that must be considered in preventing stunting, namely improving diet, parenting patterns, and improving sanitation and access to clean water. Ladies and gentlemen, efforts to reduce the incidence of stunting are a national priority program carried out using a multi-sector approach. The provincial government of East Nusa Tenggara has made a commitment to collaborate with stakeholders in efforts to prevent and treat stunting. In planning for reducing poverty and stunting, 22 cities throughout East Nusa Tenggara have been established. As a follow-up to efforts to prevent and deal with stunting reduction, integration is urgently needed from all related network nodes in every sector of development activities in East Nusa Tenggara to work hand in realizing cooperation from various cross-sectors in combating stunting.